Liana, there
Hello,
you go.
hello, and thank you very much for inviting me to this very interesting panel. I'm the co-founder of Andama, a Greek organization that focuses on adults aged 65 plus, actually after the age of retirement, aiming to help them remain socially active and connecting them with younger generations. We actually mainly focus on the topics of social inclusion, combating ageism, and alleviating loneliness. And as part of that, what we design and implement is interventions that are non-formal education. And we have experience with different type of intervention and activities with our target group. And today, I'll give you some insights from the group, some insights from a project that we recently finished, and we have the data from an online survey regarding digital literacy in this group. But I'm also gonna speak because we do have a core team of 10, 15 beneficiaries that apart from our interventions, we meet and discuss. And I think that this has a lot of essence because even when there are no interventions, they talk about the digital world and they give very meaningful insights, which might be also interesting for the potential project you might think of. So I'll first say that all adults, all people are different. There is no one's the same. So the same thing applies to adults after the age of 65. Um, like being different, they all have also different digital literacy skills. These vary also as long as age increases. With people after the age of 70, 75 being less and less skilled in terms of using the digital world. But being digital is absolutely necessary in today's society because otherwise, in a great extent, you are socially excluded. Many things are happening digitally, from banking, going to the supermarket, talking to people, and this is something that comes back to a lot of our discussions. Um, Talking about the project I just referred to, which the name is the Thrive 65 Plus, an online platform where adults 65 plus become mentors for refugees or migrants that have recently arrived to the host country. We run focus groups and online survey to see the potential of the actual platform, but also their needs. There were things that came up in the focus groups with stakeholders, which were also verified during the online survey. People want to use the internet, but they might be using it for getting into the news. But even the more active group of 65, 69, some of them face difficulties in the very simple for us fact of opening an email account and logging in. So if you can't get a mail, get an email account, how can you get in contact with people, companies, organizations? I just put the question. Another thing that came up very strongly is their fear about security. So even in the case of the platform, which for them was a medium for connection, a big question is how am I gonna know that this platform will be secure, that my data will be protected, that I won't be risking of having someone getting into my account. These things come up again and again. It came up on the survey, it comes back and up in a lot of our conversations. So these are things that need to be taken into account in any decision when getting involved with older adults. But on the other hand, the digital world is an answer, especially for people who might have difficulties in getting in the outside world, or by fact they stay quite a lot at home. They don't have their relatives. And this is like a window that opens with the world outside. So it's something that it's very nice. But talking about digital mindfulness, like the teenagers, it's something that older adults need to find their way in getting the distance, because when you live on your own, your phone might become your, let's say, your cup. You just go and grab it. It might be your friend who you don't really have. So it is important for these people to give them knowledge, create awareness about digital mindfulness, let them know, like in the teenagers, that they must put their mind and think that, no, do I need to get and touch my phone? Is it something important? Or do I have to stay for an hour or some hours away from the screen? Something that has happened in one of our beneficiaries, and I think it's quite interesting to say, is that at a point she lost her Facebook account. She texted us all in the Viber team and personally, and she called me personally. She panicked. She thought that she lost her identity. She said, I lost my friends. I have no one. I don't know who did it. So here comes the security part.
Çalıştım. Daha sonrasında IT sektörüne geçtim. Şu an merhaba.
Okay. And it was a stress, anxiety. So maybe they need the tools to get distressed and lower their time. Another similar incident is with Viber. We've been running lately. This is very recent. It was 2 weeks ago, an online survey, and I forwarded it to the team. We have a group in Viber saying, they knew it's me, that this is the online survey we ran for that topic. And we met a few days later, and they said, I have to tell you, I'm sorry, but I did not open it because there was a message, it is suspicious. Or two of our beneficiaries, the core group, says, I don't get into social media. I'm frightened that someone might steal my account. So this comes again and again. So from my point of view and the experiences we have with the older adults, they get more and more into this world. They need help. They need what helps them is if you can provide them guidebooks, if you can provide them with some discussion to ease this fear. And even, if someone can provide them with guidebooks saying that you have to interrupt the continuous usage, because it actually damages you, it stresses you. This is just, a brief overview. I'm open to questions, and I want to thank you very much.